welcome to this episode of HighPointe Happenings. I am your host, Naya. If you aren't already doing so, go ahead, take a seat, and breathe deep as we begin our morning meditation and mindfulness exercise.
Our minds are really eager for clear, black and white situations and feelings. We want to know exactly what we're feeling and why all of the time. This is why it can be really hard to accept situations where we're feeling two different and conflicting emotions at the same time. How can a situation make us feel sad and happy? Or nervous and excited? Or angry and compassionate? This causes our mind to jump back and forth, trying to figure out which feeling is the right feeling. But the trick is not to judge which of these feelings are right or wrong, but rather to allow ourselves to experience both at the same time. So let's give this a try. Maybe placing a hand over your heart if that feels good. Softening the gaze of the eyes. And for a moment, just feeling the chest, rising and falling with each breath, underneath the palm of your hand. And however you may be feeling in this moment, whatever that emotion is, or maybe there's many, in this moment, just allowing them to be there and allowing them to exist as they are. Taking a deep breath and reminding yourself that whatever you're feeling in this moment is allowed and is valid. Nothing to do and nothing to be. Just here. And by practicing in this way, we can start to notice our very wide range of emotions and feelings and allow them to all be present and share space inside of us. Repeat this process as long as you need to, and with each breath, settling into a sense of calm and clarity.
All right, I hope you guys are feeling a little bit more zen and calm. Why don't you tell me how you're feeling, get into some happies and crappies, and point at some emotional charts. All right, it is time for our calendar review segment. Go ahead and practice the ASL sign and go into today's date, and then we'll review. All right, so today is Tuesday. Go ahead and do that ASL sign with me, Tuesday. Awesome. So today is Tuesday, February 24th. So we're going to do it in 3 claps. So we're going to go Tuesday, February 24th. I want you to clap along with me as we do it. Ready? We're going to do it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Tuesday, February 24th. Awesome. That was a great job. Tuesdays are a great day to kind of restart if you had a crappy Monday. They're also it's the morning, so you get to determine how your day goes. So I hope you all have made a mental note that today's going to be amazing. Let's go ahead and move on into our movement break. We're going to count down from 10. We're going to start by moving our bodies over to the left. And we're going to count down. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to move our bodies over to the right. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to stretch our hands up tall. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to shake our bodies. We're going to shake our hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Hope you guys are feeling a little bit more loose and ready to focus even more. Let's go ahead and move on to our weather. Here's what's happening outside right now, windy, cloudy, rainy, or sunny, and what you can expect as the day goes on. Go ahead and take this time to discuss the ASL sign and the weather. All right, it's time for our of the days. Starting off with joke of the day. Go ahead and practice that ASL sign and we'll come back and read the joke. All right, so the joke of the day is, how do you make a lemon drop? How do you make a lemon drop? Just let it fall. Anyone? Anyone? Okay. It's time for our riddle of the day. Go ahead and practice the ASL sign. Then we'll get into reading the riddle. All right, your riddle is, I open doors, but I'm not a key. What am I? Your hint is you might hear me knock. What could it be? Go ahead and take this time to discuss the little. All right, get ready for a drum roll, please. A doorknob. It was a doorknob. If you got it right, great job. If you didn't, what an amazing opportunity to learn. I open doors, but it's not a key, right? A doorknob helps open the door. Let's go ahead and move on to our word of the day. Your word of the day is athlete. Let's practice the ASL sign and then we'll get into the definition and sentence. So you're going to take your two hands, you're going to bend them and almost like you're giving me a thumbs up. And I want you to smash those thumbs together, thumbs up together, and move them alternatingly. And then you're going to open up your hands and go straight down. This is almost like you're making it a person, right? It's like sports person. So athlete. Awesome. Go ahead and take some time to practice that ASL sign and then we'll get back into the definition. All right, so the definition of an athlete is someone who plays a sport. Have any of you played sports? Do any of you like playing sports? Have you ever been a part of like a Special Olympics team, anything like that? Awesome. So to get our discussion kind of flowing, here's athlete in a sentence. It is Special Olympics athletes practice hard. Awesome. So who can think of athlete in a sentence? Great job. Let's go ahead and move on to our special of the day. It is National Tortilla Chip Day. Crunch, Dip, Repeat, February 24th celebrates National Tortilla Chip Day, honoring one of the most beloved snacks around. Whether you enjoy them with salsa, guacamole, queso, or straight from the bag, tortilla chips have earned their place at every party and table. They're simple, versatile, and always bring people together one crunchy bite at a time. Guys, I love tortilla chips. It is like just a simple like snack. I've had them when I was in college as meals. I would just eat like guacamole and tortilla chips. But do any of you like tortilla chips? And what do you like to dip them in? All right, let's go to our trivia question. Do you know how tortilla chips were created? Was it A, they were invented for a restaurant contest? B, they were made to use leftover tortillas. Oops. And C, they were first sold at baseball games. What could it be? Go ahead and take this time to discuss the question. All right, if you guessed B, you would be correct. Tortilla chips were created as a way to use leftover tortillas instead of wasting them. And you guys, they're so good. I've even had I can't remember what they're called, but they're tortillas that are become fried and then you put cinnamon over them. And then you eat that with ice cream. Oh, delicious. Now on to our would you rather. Would you rather eat tortilla chips with spicy salsa or tortilla chips with cheesy queso? All right, that was it for our special. Let's get into our schedule review. Please take a moment to go over today's lesson and activity calendar. All right, you guys, that's it for this episode of HighPointe Happenings. I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I believe you have the ability to make today amazing. I will see you on the next one. Bye.